This week on our Slowjourn. Andy takes a tumble. Hannah sizes up a turtle. And we eat good.
We're hiking and biking and seeing all the sights, and you should join us on our Slowjourn. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Hello!
Hi. Happy
Welcome to week...
Tuesday.
Week 20!
Oh, man.
Alright, let's, for real. It is...
Go.
It's week 20.
Yeah.
And it is Tuesday, February...
4th.
Look at that.
2-4.
We are no longer in Hawaii. We are currently in South Padre, Texas.
South Padre Island.
Yeah, South Padre Island. We flew from Hawaii to here, and we are visiting Andy's grandparents. We mentioned that briefly last week. So we are officially here visiting them. Today is a bit of a really foggy day. You can see the buildings, but I mean, people will disappear behind us. So, a bit foggy, but pretty beautiful nonetheless. Yesterday we got to see some of the sunshine pop through, so.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so it's been good so far. We had a red eye yesterday, so we were pretty tired.
Yeah,
so
we didn't do much yesterday. We just kind of hung out with them and napped.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
One cool thing about Padre is it's very much like a sandcastle culture along the beach. So this is actually right outside their room. It's like their room is right there, right on the water. So we've seen a lot of people taking pictures of this South Padre little sandcastle type thing.
Yeah.
So I think one of these days, so we're here until Saturday, so we have pretty much a full week. So I think one of these days we'll probably break out some sandcastle making equipment.
Might have a little competition.
So we'll see if that happens.
Yep.
Yeah, so we're just going for a little walk right now. I think we're going to go out for Taco Tuesday. They have a place that they want to show us that has some good tacos. So we'll do that. And then...
mostly just relaxing with his grandparents.
Yeah, watch the Badgers
Beach
tonight.
life. Yep.
Yeah, big... Oops. Stepped on a shelf. Big basketball Badger fan, Wisconsin Badgers.
Another one coming up.
Uh-oh, it's just a little one.
Yeah.
Almost stepped on it. Just a little pimple of a sandcastle.
But don't knock it.
I'm not gonna knock it.
Okay.
So.
But yeah, we'll catch you around.
It's gonna be softer. Sink in. It's not. Great thing about me is I'm so whenever I go hiking, it's so effortless.
Hi.
Hello, everybody.
Today is Wednesday, February 5th, and we are at the Sea Turtle Inc. Rehabilitation and Museum Center. Yeah, it's been pretty cute. We read a little bit about the history of the woman who started it all and then what they've done so far. And one of the biggest things that has happened in recent history is in 2021, they did a mass save of a bunch of turtles because of how cold it got. So that was interesting to read about. And then we got to watch a sea turtle be fed.
Well, just a little bit more about that, I guess, is sea turtles don't generate their own heat. They rely on the heat of the water, the heat of the sun, everything like that. So when it gets too cold, they actually go into kind of a state of paralysis where they're not able to move. So there was a big freeze here, like Hannah said, back in 2021. So they saved, how many did they say? It was like
thousands.
Yeah, thousands of sea turtles. So they just brought them in to keep them warm, and then as soon as it was warm enough for them to be reintegrated, they did. So they'll do that a lot of times, even with hatchlings. They'll monitor them after that, make sure that they're okay, and then release them back into the wild. But then they do have a couple of turtles on site that weren't able to be reintegrated back, like Hang Ten, which I think Hannah got some footage of.
Yeah, they were feeding Hang Ten, so we got to get some video of it.
Yeah, it's a cute little derpy turtle that
Literally.
has one deformed fin, and they said that a lot of the times sea turtles are able to survive with just one fin.
Three fins.
Or sorry,
without one.
Yeah, without one fin. But this one also had some buoyancy issues, so one lung is larger than the other, so it's not able to dive down as effectively to get food.
And he's like really blind, they said.
Very blind.
The vision is bad.
Yeah, so
they kept him here so that he is good and surviving.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So they have a couple turtles, so they'll rehab them. They'll keep the ones that maybe aren't able to be reintegrated back into the wild, stuff like that. So pretty cool organization.
Yeah, and as you can see, the sun is coming out. Earlier this morning it was a bit foggy, but we will hopefully get to do some beach or pool living today in the sunshine, and have a good day.
So they have another informational chat in about a half an hour, so we're gonna go, I think, just kind of putz around here for a little bit, and then stick around for that chat.
Yep.
So if we learn anything else,
we'll let you know.
We'll let you know. There you go. About the size of an Atlantic green. Yeah.
Hello.
Hi. It is Thursday, February 6th, and we are at Laguna Atascosa National Wildlife Refuge in Texas. So we're about 35 minutes from South Padre Island.
It feels like we're in Virginia because the environment is similar to the Assateague National Wildlife Refuge. But the biggest difference is, of course, the bird life is a little bit different, but also there's alligators.
Yeah, if you see me checking behind, it's just because we're looking for alligators.
Yeah, and there's ocelots as well.
Ocelots.
The lady at the visitor center said there was about between 20 to 28 right now. So they're a protected species here, and I guess same with alligators.
Yeah.
And we actually got to see 2 javelinas as we were entering. So that's the first time we've gotten to see them. We've been hoping for it since Big Bend. And now
they drove right in front of us.
Yeah.
Or they walked right in front of us as we were driving, rather. So that was really cool to see. But yeah, Laguna Atascosa, what that means is a boggy, shallow body of water, and that's kind of like what Hannah's parents, the area that they live in, you know, the Chincoteague, Assateague Island area. So it's very interesting to see. Yeah, they also have like jaguars here. They have a lot of different birds like grackles. We saw some green jays.
Yep. They're very beautiful. They're like very beautiful. Green body and then blue heads. So.
Yeah, very, very vibrant. Yeah. So that's cool to see.
So we'll show you some wildlife if we see it, and otherwise we're just kind of enjoying the sunny weather.
Yeah, gonna go for a little walk.
Yeah, might see an alligator or two. Hopefully not. So we'll see you there.
Hi there. It is February 7th, a Friday, and today we're eating ice
cream. Yay!
That's about it. Yep.
You gonna introduce?
Carol, what kind?
Okay. Well, here. Well, this is my grandma Carol. What kind of cookie did you get?
Macadamian with chocolate chip ice cream and a brownie on the bottom.
That's gonna be
calories.
So right, yeah. And then this is Grandpa Marty, and he's got a spoon in his mouth. I don't know. Did you want to say something?
I'm gonna take some of everyone's.
That makes sense. Oh yeah. We have brownie and cookies and cream for the cookies. So, oh yeah, it's gonna be good. It was like a Subway for ice cream sandwiches in there. So pretty cool. Bye.
So good.
So good.
Yummy latte. So cozy and warm. Say hi.
Hi.
We snagged this beautiful spot. So now we're gonna work on some video stuff.
And maybe get more epimardas.
Yeah, it was so good.
Hi there. Nice. Welcome to week 21.
21.
This is going to be a bit shorter of a week, only because we got back from our flying adventures, which was a lot of fun. And we did some kind of just regrouping, laundry, did some projects on our 4Runner Sylvester. Like we got a car wash for the first time.
Much needed after 4 months of adventuring.
Yeah, but there was still mud on it from like, week 2 of our adventure. So definitely needed a car wash.
Yep.
But yeah, we stayed in San Diego and
we were at an Airbnb so that we were able to take a bunch of stuff out of Sylvester and do the big project that we have video of, so we can show you that next.
Right now. Good morning.
Hello.
This is a bit of a different week for us. We're done traveling after all of the excitement in Hawaii and South Padre Island. And man, that was a great break from being in the car all the time, being on the road. So it was an incredible little week and a half, 2-week vacation.
Thankfully, flying wasn't as stressful as it could have been because every single flight we had on time, departures and arrivals, and we didn't have to sit next to anybody on the plane. We got to sprawl. Other than each other.
I had to sit next to you. So.
Yeah, and your stinky feet.
Yeah. No, but it was very smooth sailing all around. And then today is... haven't done this in a while. It's Tuesday, February 11th. This is the beginning of week 21. And what are we doing?
Dang, week 21.
Yeah.
We are currently at Home Depot. And we are going to do a little project. As you can see, you can actually see out the back. There's not much going on in here. We took out all the stuff that we use to live. And we are building a little platform under here so that we can have it easier to store things, so we can have stuff underneath the platform and then on top. Right now, since the floor in the car is not flat, everything kind of just shifts and tumbles when we take things out and put things back in. So hopefully this will help. We'll see.
So basically we're creating a little table.
Yeah.
That'll sit back there. And the idea is we want some storage underneath. Right now we have our lawn chairs in a very inconvenient place to get to, so it's hard to grab them when we get to camp. So we want to put the lawn chairs under that so we can just slide them out when we get to camp, and then just some other storage. And then, like Hannah said, we want to make sure everything is nice and flat, so when we store like the diesel heater, our big water 8-gallon tank, everything like that, it's just a lot easier to get to. It doesn't shift around. So I think this will be a big quality of life improvement for us as long as we can build it correctly.
We have the day, because the rest of the week is going to be rainy, so wish us luck.
But a little bit more info about that, I guess, is we are staying at an Airbnb just to kind of regroup, kind of get our heads on straight. And we were thinking about basically just doing this project in the Home Depot parking lot because we didn't know how the Airbnb was going to be. Thankfully, they're super cool. We were going to rent like a circular saw to make some of the cuts, and we were, just kind of asking the host if it would be all right if we did the project in their driveway. They have a good amount of space. He was like, absolutely. And as a matter of fact, I have a whole shed full of tools and you can use them.
Yeah. So we're thankful for this host, because he's like, I've traveled before, and I know anybody who gives a little bit of help goes a long way. So he's like, here you go, here's a little bit of help, and it certainly has gone a long way.
Yeah, absolutely. So they have a carport that is covered from the rain, so if it does start raining, we can jump under there and we can do some work under there. So super thankful for that. That's going to make everything so much easier. So we will kind of document our process, the progress, and hopefully it turns out okay.
Wish us luck.
Bye.
Package secured.
All the wood barely fit.
I love it.
Alright, a little status update. So we got everything kind of figured out. Now we just have to screw everything in. But essentially, it's going to look like this. So very, very basic. So we have one of the legs in. This one is just freestanding right now. But basically what we did is we put a 2x4 and we screwed it right to the drawer system that we already had. So we're going to put some wood glue and some screws there so that'll stay in nicely. And then we have one leg fully installed. We're gonna put one leg on that hump, and then we're about to install this leg right here. But basically with this, we'll be able to put our chairs right here. There's gonna be some extra storage right there and over there. And then we'll have a flat surface to put everything on. Well, we just finished all the legs in the front, so we're doing a test fitting of a chair. Like butter. That's perfect.
Yay.
So next up, just get everything cinched up down there, and we'll be good to go.
We just finished and put the last screws in, and we are going to let it set with the wood glue, and then we're gonna truly test it out by putting the stuff in tomorrow. And we tested with the chair, but I think we're good. It's looking good.
Love it when a plan comes together.
Love it when a plan comes together. It's not going anywhere.
It's not. It truly is not.
Also, shout out to Uncle Mike for helping us learn all the woodworking stuff, because
Oh my gosh.
the tips that you trained us on helped us with this little project. We
That
would have
it did.
taken so much longer if we didn't have your tips.
Nothing went wrong.
Nothing went wrong.
Knock on wood. Maybe something will.
Hopefully it doesn't just splinter, but
Yeah.
I don't think it will.
Yeah, like we did this in collectively probably like 2.5, 3 hours.
Yeah, so thank
Pretty
you.
good. All right, yeah. So that project went really smooth. Everything is back loaded up, and the space management is so much better. The storage management is incredible. But now, where are we?
We're in Santa Barbara,
Oh yeah.
which is about 3 hours from San Diego.
Yeah.
Even though it took us a bit longer because of all the traffic through LA.
I know.
But yeah, it's beautiful here. We just spent the morning at a cute coffee shop called Dirt Coffee. It was right on the harbor, and it was yummy, delicious. We got some empanadas and croissants and good coffee. So that was a good start to our morning. And then now we're just kind of walking around, wandering Santa Barbara.
Yeah, we've been here once before, and we liked it enough to want to come back. So we're back in our rooftop tent, and we found this RV park that's like literally right off the highway. So,
Quite literally.
like you had to it was on the exit, right?
Like you're behind the sound barrier.
Yeah. So plenty of white noise.
Yeah.
Where we are. And yeah, so we're here for one more night, and then on to week 22. Starting tomorrow, you'll see us getting back into the national park game. We have a bunch of national parks.
Yeah.
Yeah, tons.
We can't
coming up.
even say all the ones that we're about to see because there's so many.
So many.
We're just kind of bopping along.
Too many to count.
Yeah, so we'll see you there.
Yeah. So here's the rest of our day, and then we'll see you in week 22.
Yeah.